Hi, everybody. This is Pam, the one and only Grand, and I just wanted to come on and tell you all about something. I have been so upset about it. I'll have to preface my story, though, with this a little bit of info. As y'all know, Steve and I are both disabled. I'm 62 and he's 66. And we're both, we get our Social Security checks every month. We're on a fixed income. And we always pay our bills first. He gets I get my check like the second Wednesday and he gets his the third. So I've got our bills divided up. Some comes out of his check, some comes out of mine. And whatever is left goes for our groceries and medicine and incidentals if we need them and can afford them. Well, this past Wednesday, when Steve's check, was put in the bank, I paid all of our bills. And one of them was our health insurance. We're on Medicare, which it doesn't pay everything, so we have to have a supplemental plan to help. And I pay it online each month, and I was making the payment that was due for December the 1st. And anyway, I processed the payment online on November the 18th, and on the 19th, it was taken out of our bank account by AARP, United Healthcare, and then they took it out again yesterday on the 20th. Well, when I discovered it, I called them right away. It wasn't a pending transaction at the bank. It had already gone through, so I couldn't stop it or reverse it. So I called, and the customer service had already gone out. So I called back again this morning. I was on the phone for an hour and 37 minutes. And to make a long story short, I was told that the reimbursement department, although it says on there that they're open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to answer your questions and to help you, but that's not entirely true because when I talked to someone in customer service, she said the reimbursement department was not in on the weekend. They wouldn't be back until Monday. And when they did get the information that it would take them 7 to 10 days to process the reimbursement and 3 weeks for us to get a check. So I'm looking at about 30 days before we can get our money back. And I told her, I said, well, this is ridiculous. I said, with you all can take the money out of my account in 1 day, but yet you can't put it back. I said, as big a company as you all are, I said, also, you're bound to have an accounts payable and or a petty cash. I said, you can even send mail overnight. And I said, you can't get my money back before then? And she said, no, ma'am. And I asked for a number or an email of the CEO or board of directors of the company. I said, I know that little piddly amount that you all took is nothing to you all, but it's a great deal to us because we won't get any more money until December the 9th. And that's our grocery money. And I said, we weren't even planning on having a big Thanksgiving dinner, just our regular groceries. But I said, this has really put us in a hard spot. It's a hardship for us. And she said, I'm sorry. I said, well, I know it's not your fault as an individual. But I said, somebody was very incompetent in doing their job, and they should have to pay for their mistake, not us. I said, we've been customers of your company for years. We've always paid on time. And I said, this is just really going to be hard on us. Surely there's something you can do. Well, I was put on hold and put on hold for different times. And finally, one of the supervisors told her, since I had asked for the email or a phone number of one of the CEOs or something, that their policy was to give me the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Agency Services, rather. I said, and she said they'll probably contact you on Monday. I said, well, what good is that going to do me? I said, I'm familiar with that agency. I said, they're federal government. I said, you know how slow the government works. She said, well, they'll ask you what can we do better to um, revamp or revise our reimbursement plan. I said, that's not going to help me now. I said, I need help now. And all I got was a reference number where I had called. And I'm so upset about this. It's just destroyed my day. So I just wanted to tell you all, if you, now this was not a recurring payment account. I initiated the payment just like I do every month, like a one-time thing. I do have some recurring payments. But anyway, I keep a close check on things like that, and I'm just advising you to do the same if you don't already, because you might get in the same situation as us. The only thing that helped, the way I've got the payments divided up the way Steve and I do it, our car insurance money was in there, and it wasn't due till December 10th, but I went ahead and paid it because on December the 9th, I have other bills scheduled to pay. If that money hadn't been in there, then it would have caused some other payments I had just made, to bounce, because I just, you know, have in there what you need. And anyway, it's just a big mess, and I'm just upset about the whole burrito, old Sam, we used to say in our family. So I just wanted to tell y'all about that. I don't usually come on here being upset and mad about things, but I'm human. I do get mad and I do get upset. But I'm going to come back in a few minutes with another video of something I received in the mail today. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest and put it out there and let people see, we have no control over anything anymore. What a time I had with Dell and their customer service on the computer, which all that still is not resolved yet. They still haven't credited my account. They never did send me the coupon for where I was on the phone with them for like 3 hours. And they were supposed to send me a $75 coupon. Ah, what a joke. And I've talked to two or three different ones since then, and I've emailed them nothing. So anyway, and now with the health insurance company, so people like us are what keep these companies in business. But with the kind of customer service that they're not giving anymore, it seems to me likely that they probably won't be in business too long because people are going to stop dealing with them. Well, anyway, that's why I'm upset and that's why I'm angry. So, thank you all for listening and talk to y'all later. Love you all. Bye bye.